I gotta warn you, be careful what you ask for, because when it shows up, you better be braced to say yes to it. Never let it be said that God doesn't have a sense of humor and a little dose of irony to boot. A few days ago, I was watching some of those, to me, fake looking kindness videos. You know, somebody's wearing a camera and they go up to a guy on the street and they give him $100 bill. I was literally rolling my eyes at this. I mean, come on. Like, stuff like that doesn't happen in the real world. So then this happened to me. Out of nowhere, no fanfare, no camera. It was not something that I ever dreamed possible for me, and it's never happened to me before. So hi, by the way, I'm Catherine. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to my crazy new life as a YouTuber. In this video, I'm going to share with you the outrageous but real life act of kindness that someone gave to me that pretty much shoved me into creating this YouTube channel. So it happened, well, it's actually been going on for a while. Okay, I've been wanting to start a YouTube channel, but I don't know, I couldn't find my groove. I couldn't figure out what my topic was. I tried a few things. Nothing was really clicking. One day I just get this wild hair idea. What if I did random acts of kindness and called myself the Kind YouTuber? Ta-da! Wow, great idea, right? I don't know what kind of idea that was, but I will say this, that once that idea sparked in my brain was like a dog with a bone. I mean, I could not stop thinking about it. I'm talking obsessed. Utter obsession, waking up in the middle of the night, pacing, writing down ideas, just like out of my mind. I could not shut it off. So the problem is, the idea was utterly ridiculous. I mean, it was never going to work. For one thing, I don't have money to give out to strangers on the street, so can't do that. I'm probably way too chicken in real life to put a camera on and walk up to strangers. The third thing is I don't have a GoPro. And, you know, it's not like I'm going to bring my big phone and stick it in people's faces. That's not going to work. Don't even get me started on the fact that nobody would ever click on those videos anyway without all the clickbaity theatrics. So it just made no sense at all. It was never going to work. And it was way out of my comfort zone. But I don't know why. My heart was screaming, do it, do it, do it, do it. I don't even know what to say about that. I was like going insane. So about 3 days into this crazy mental spin cycle that I'm going through, I had made plans to get together with an old friend of mine. We're going to meet at a local pub and catch up. So I'm there and we're talking away, and all of a sudden from my other side, I hear, "Buy Catherine a beer." So I turn to see who's there. Oh, so I wasn't paying any attention, but someone I knew had sat down next to me. I wasn't paying any attention to him, but I did know him, super nice guy. I didn't know him that well. I had made a video for him a few years back for his window tinting business. So, Gibby, how are you? Give him a big hug. I ask him about his dog, and then I turn my back to him again and resume my conversation with my old friend. So about an hour later, I'm ready to go. I stand up and I realize he's still sitting next to me. I have completely ignored him, like, I mean, literally my back to him. And I say, "Oh, so good to see you again. Thank you again for the beer." I give him another hug. And he says to me, "Oh, I want to give you a pen." So he gives out pens that have his business name on it. So I say, "Oh, great. I'm always losing my pens." So he hands me the pen, and underneath the clip of the pen is $100 bill. First of all, I'm utterly shocked and stunned. I have no idea. I'm confused. I'm like, wait, what? What is this? No, I can't accept this. And he's like, no, no, yes, you keep it. You keep it. And I'm like, I can't keep this. What is it? Like, I don't even know why he's giving me $100. And he just insisted. And he said, you're such a nice person. That was all he said. And I don't know to this day what prompted him to do it that day, on that moment, deep into my churn about doing a kindness channel. It was like this giant sign from God, and I got hit by a lightning bolt and shoved off the cliff. I couldn't believe it. He has never done anything like that before and never against it. Like, it was just, all I can say is, in my world of belief, that was a sign, like a big sign. And then it got even weirder. So I get home and I go to take the $100 bill off the pen, and it's not 100. There's two bills. It's $200. Now my mind is doubly blown. I don't even know how to thank him. I don't even think I have his phone number in my phone anymore. I don't know what to say about it. And, it's like, I feel like I got this zap from God during this 3-day churn that I was having, where God was saying to me, the universe, whatever you want to call him, you have been asking for something to do in your life that feels meaningful. So here it is. Are you going to take it, or are you going to run away? Now I got this $100 bill, $200 bills. And it occurs to me, oh, I wonder if I could buy a GoPro with that. I go on Facebook Marketplace, and there it is. GoPro Hero 10. Guess how much money? $200. Exactly. To the penny. It was local pickup in good condition. That was it. That was it, folks. I guess we're doing this, and the truth is, my money is tight, and I honestly could have used that money for my bills. Like, I really could have used that money. But I knew it wasn't mine to spend anymore. If I had used it for anything else, it would have just felt wrong. That would be like me throwing that miracle that gave me the means to do that mission that I asked for out the window. Like, I asked for it, it showed up, and then I said, never mind, I changed my mind. I have to tell you, what happened next I was a little unprepared for, because here's something that you might not know. You might have like this wild fantasy dream, and then the thing is, the day that it actually shows up, where you have some way to actually do it in the real world, in your mind, it sounds so amazing. You can't stop daydreaming about it. It's so awesome. Whew. When I actually had to take that camera and go out on the street and make videos, I was utterly horrified. Like, days before my first shoot, knots in my stomach. I was just like, oh my God, what have I done? So here's what I want to say to you. If you're looking for a sign, and who knows, maybe even this video is a sign for you, here's kind of 3 things that I learned. 1, be careful what you ask for, because you better be braced. You gotta say yes to it if it shows up. And that's pretty scary. And 2, you know what? Signs can show up in the most unexpected places, like in a bar, and be bigger than you were thinking. Like, I never thought anybody would hand me the money that I needed to buy a GoPro. Oh my God. And the 3rd thing is dreams of the heart. And that is what this is. They're like the juiciest dreams, but they're also the scariest. Why? because your brain is going to try and talk you out of doing it. The people around you are going to think you've lost your mind. And it's going to call you to be bigger and bolder than you've ever been in your life. I'm brand new to this journey, and I can't wait to see what it's like. But it's already been quite the rocky road. But how can I say no? I can't say no. I asked for this. I cannot say no to this. So if you want to help me say yes, you could do that by subscribing and cheering me on, please, please. And also, if you'd kind of like to see what it looks like to see a 60-something lady strap on a GoPro and fumble her way through her first kindness video, and yes, it's as weird and wonderful as it sounds, you can watch that one right here.